How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. We're going to be talking about Hbar, really understanding, what's happening with Hbar as we are going into Saturday morning. So at this point, I'm sure everyone is aware that the market is looking amazing. Pretty much 3 consecutive days right now that, we're seeing a lot of excitement, specifically for Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been on an absolute tear. We almost retested all-time highs. Yes, that's correct. I know the entire landscape has shifted over the course of the last, 3 to 4 days for the crypto markets, and I know the people that were doubters are nowhere to be seen right now. But if you're looking at Hbar's price right now, Hbar is up about 0.6%, but we're down about 1.5% in Bitcoin. Comparative shouldn't really be a shock because, of course, Bitcoin is gaining momentum. So, the dominance is kind of, pushing towards the upside. But as far as the price is concerned for Hbar, 22.5 cents valuation, 9.5 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about 230 million. As always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So we're going to briefly take a look at what's happening with the dominance. You guys can see this for yourself. Obviously, we spoke about this wick down to 58.6%. But since then, dominance has pretty much reclaimed back up to the key zone where it was prior to the retracement. The reason why dominance is picking up right now is because of Bitcoin. You can see this for yourself. I'm showing you guys the hourly time frame for Bitcoin. Bitcoin didn't actually end up reaching an all-time high, but the fact that we are retesting closer to all-time highs speaks a lot of volume as to how much momentum Bitcoin really has on its side. But that was a rejection, and we have seen a little bit of a minor pullback, which of course has caused the broader market to see a retracement over the course of the last 24 hours. But we're picking up again. We're sitting at 122,400 at the momentum with the way Bitcoin is going. I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow we're sitting back to where we were, potentially even retesting our all-time highs. So Bitcoin is looking amazing right now. As far as Hbar price is concerned, Hbar price did react in a really positive way to the Bitcoin wick towards the $124,000. You could see that we saw earlier yesterday. You could see, Hbar reacted in a positive way. We actually went up to 23 cents once again, which is a resistance for us. Spoken to you guys about this countless of times. But, our October 2nd level was retested once again because, we did come back down to the likes of 21.9 cents, but, we did see that wick just exactly at the 23 cents key resistance and got rejected. But of course, we need to keep in mind dominance in return pushed up. And then, of course, that has caused a little bit of a lag. But if you want to put this into perspective, we're only looking at a, retracement of about 2.23%. So it's not that, we're seeing major retracement, 30, 40%. Absolutely not. It's just a 2% pullback. And, I think we could really reclaim back above this key range much quicker than a lot of people are realizing, especially if Bitcoin is able to get back into this key range. I think we break above this 23 cents mark and start, pushing up to our levels, where we pretty much were prior to, this major wick towards the downside, which took us below the 61.8 back into the 78.6. But I like the way Hbar is currently holding, gradual increases towards the upside. Dominance, unfortunately, did go up a little bit compared to where we were yesterday. If the dominance was still sitting exactly where we were yesterday, believe it or not, with this move that we're seeing with Bitcoin, I think we would have already been here for Hbar, and that's how important the dominance really is. But so far, so good. I like with the way Hbar has been consolidating. Of course, we're back into the key level, which is the 61.8. I think it's inevitable that, we're going to get into the 0.50, and that's where the fun really begins for Hbar. Because if you want to put this into perspective, we're not too far off from its all-time high. Again, I'll give you guys a perspective. That's only 155% move from where we currently are. And in this day and age, with the flows that we're seeing, with the capital that's flowing into the crypto space, this, I think, will happen much quicker than a lot of people are realizing. So I like what I'm seeing here for Hbar right now. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Remember, stick with your exit strategies, or make your exit strategies, especially if you're in for the bull market itself. Again, historically speaking, we're actually coming to the end of the bull market rather than starting it. So that's something we want to keep in mind. But again, let me know in the comments what your personal thoughts are. Love each and every one of you guys, and we'll see you later. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.